You're looking at a small battlefield here. It's like a little mini game. It's basically a sort of party, sea landing, beach assault sort of thing. You've got here, you've got all lined up ready. Yeah, gun emplacements on the ship. It's a heavy bolter, sort of self-aware weapon system, just like. I forget his name, but he actually is a pirate in the 40k lore. And of course, you've got some damage here. You can see the damage to the ship. I mean, oh, that didn't take too long now. It's just some string and a shitload of glue. And of course, you got their flag. So this is one little battlefield. Nice little mini game. And I'll take you through here. Oh shit, it's fucking dark in here. Just turn the light on. And of course, what we've got here is a massive battlefield with many mini games on it. We've got little battles here, a charge at the front lines here, and you've got another charge at the front lines here with automated defence systems. You've got a firing line here, a rifleman, and you've got they're Caskrins, but they've turned on the Imperium, and there's some Chaos infected Imperial Guard there. As you can probably see, there's a lot of dust. Cadia is going through a fallout by the looks of it. And then what we've got here is we've got the motor pool on the charge. So you've got the Special Forces, the Cadian 7th Spartan, I think I'd call them. You've got a little Spartan symbol on there if you can see it. You've got the priests here blessing the soldiers as they go. I'm just going to sit down because it's easier. Over here we've got their tornado, their hovering tornado craft. Plenty of nasty weapons on it, missiles, bombs, a little cannon, if you can see that, rockets. It's a bad machine. And over here you got a classic cannon that's going to be firing down the line anything that comes out of those woods. You've got the big basilisk cannon here, ready to blast on the fortification over there. There's a load of troops embedded there. Got a nice customised Chimera with a big cannon and a little guy turret at the back, heavy armour. And you've got the tech priest there in support. And here we've got another modified chimera. It's a tank killer, so you've got auto cannon there, massive las cannon on the back. The guy did have a grenade launcher, but I thought that was a bit too overkill, so he's just got a heavy bolt there instead. And then of course you've got the big boy, the Lean Russ. I'm just going to pick him out here to show you some of his weapons. So obviously he's got 2 heavy bolters on either side as standard. Got a nice big las cannon in his hull. Good old battle cannon on the turret. And just for added extras for troops, I don't know if you can see that, but he's got a nice heavy flamer on the bottom. That needs paint. Of course you've got the troops all embedded around here, ready to go. Some of them are holding, this guy's holding a World War II BAR weapon. Got a couple of guys here holding M1 Garands, and a guy with an AK-47 there and a grease gun. You know, a little mortar team there, another automated turret defense system. Guy here with a World War II flamethrower and another guy with a Thompson. And then you got my V for Vendetta replica. And in this bush is a hidden surprise. Also here, to far out over that way, we've got like a recoilless mortar rifle type thing going on here. We've got the massive communication array system. I'll just turn around so you can see it better. That needs painting too. And of course we've got the big old tower. And what you can see there is from scripture, from the Bible. In the chapter 3 verse 6 it says, trust in the Lord in all your ways. Well no, it says acknowledge the Lord in all your ways and he shall direct your paths. And then we look at the tower here. Got a sniper there. Got a sniper looking out to the tree line over there. There's no Uskay Creed or is Sergeant Kell. They're both dead. So we've got a temporary command force until the replacement officer can arrive. And here's my favourite one. This is obviously this turret. This tower has got like 4 turrets all around it with heavy bolters. But this is its little add-on. This is like a heavy mortar for a for a heavy firepower support. It's got a view of the whole battlefield. Well, almost the whole battlefield, probably to that range to that tank there, and then pretty much got all that area covered. And we'll talk about a bit of scenery. We've got a crashed Super Cobra, shot down, and then over here we've got a Apache gunship that was shot down. And you've got these little green like leaf things. In the game, they're markers for surprise attacks. So you got one there, as you see there's a couple over there. There's a lot there, little surprises. Another one there, there's one there out the marshland. And of course you've got this big fortification with a satellite dish. Run by a tech priest. Space Marines are turned on us as well. You've got the little flag there. You also got Tyranid eggs there, so there's going to be a little surprise from the Tyranids. Got an AA defense system. Then you got rat people. I mean, what they are, they're basically ratlings, but I've messed around with them a bit, and now they're like a little brand, a faction of rat people. It's got a special flame dart missile system there. And you got them dotted all over the place. And they've got their little attack dogs there. Over here we've got a storage, like a warehouse storage that was taken over by the forces of Unified Chaos. So we've got a Grey Knight here, who's turned, and he now leads the armies of the Unified Chaos on this whole land here, in this little area. This is his sector. He's called Lord Armageddon, funny that. And he's got his own little bodyguard of Chaos Space Marines. They've emptied the warehouse of all the supplies. You go here, you got a couple of Chaos Space Marines there. You got a nice little fort here, a little fortification. It's an anti-tank weapon, and of course in here we've got the I think there's a Terminator. I think there's a Space Wolf Terminator. And in here you've got the one of the many objectives of this whole campaign is the civilians that were taken by Chaos. And of course over here you got about a group of, I think of 5 Chaos Space Marines, special chosen of Lord Armageddon. And you got 2 like black statues there, and then you got this big monument that will cause fear. And here's the village that the civilians were taken out of. It's now got a lasgun emplacement and a surprise from an unknown amount of soldiers, whatever. And of course got a little charge going on here, coming out of the woods. That'll probably give you a hint to who's going to be doing the surprise in the village. And we got the battlements here, got trench guys all dug in, got replacements here, actually look like soldiers from World War One. It's pretty sweet. Yeah, I don't know if I can, I'll probably show you. It's probably a bit, yeah, probably too close. Yeah. There's, they're a custom job, a mixture of Cadian and like Cadian's shock troops and a kit from the Warhammer fantasy world. There's another one of those such kits. This one was a Wood Elves one. An all-wheeled las guns. One's got a heavy bolter. Another one of the guys got a custom weapon there with a barrel. There's another heavy bolter with a skull on it. Looks pretty cool. A rocket launcher and all that. And of course you got some very heavily customised catch and jungle fighters here. There's about 6 with a little command squad. Oh, my finger, sorry man, it's getting in the way. So yeah, there's 2 squads here, 2 commanders with their guys with them. There's the logo of the Spartan 7th. And I think that's about it really. There's a little surprise coming from here. Just one clue, the undead. And that is what I've been working on these past few years, and recently actually setting up the table. When I finally got round to it, I just forget, show you a little surprise of what they're all shooting at the moment. In here we've got another AA defence system here, and if you can see in there, I think there's about a squad of 6 Chaos Space Marines, and they have this special mark. Probably not. Yeah, it's like a little orange stripe going diagonally across the helmets, and they'll be firing at the lines here. That's what they'll all be firing at. That's what that basilisk cannon's going for, and I think that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. Guten Tag.